to Sheep Shenanigans Art. Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to pop in really quick and go over some Christmas gifts that I'm going to be giving to some of my coworkers tomorrow, and talk about what I've been doing the last week or two, trying to get everything ready to get the gifts off, things I've attempted, things I'm doing more of. So I just wanted to fill you guys in. Again, thanks for joining the channel. I live in southern New Mexico. A little bit about me: I'm an educator, science educator. I work for a nonprofit, and I have to tell you, today we did another field trip out to the nature park, and we did 4th and 5th grade, and man, it was so much fun. We had a nice long hike. Gosh, we found evidence of termites. We found javelina tracks. Gosh, what else did we? Galls, creosote galls, which are the little balls on creosotes that the insects, the creosote midge, I think that's what it's called. They actually lay their eggs or their larvae, and these balls is where the larvae grow and become adults and that kind of thing. But anyway, it's just so much fun. The kids were really into it. It was just fun. We did science as well. We went up to a research center, and we had solar panels, and we do an agrivoltaic lesson, which we take soil, we use soil probes to get the soil moisture, soil temp, and then we take thermal hygrometers to take air temperature and humidity. And we do pros and cons of agrivoltaics, meaning solar panels with ranchers. And anyway, these kids were spot on everything. The data came out good, and they were able to tell me, why they would, use agrivoltaics or solar panels for their operation. And I had one kid go, "No, it's too expensive." And I said, "That's legit," So anyway, it was a very good day. Most of the day out in the field. And so first off, we're having a Christmas party tomorrow with my coworkers, and it's a very small staff for me. Let's see, we have, I think, normally full staff is 7. We hired a new person that'll start in January, but there are 6 of us. So there's 6 girls and one guy. So kind of like, what do I give everybody? So what I decided is all the ladies, I don't think they watch this, so I think I can, if this goes out before tomorrow's party, I don't think they're going to see it. But anyway, I made everybody a bar of felted soap, and these were just from the Dollar Tree, I think maybe Palmolive, just, good soap, but cheaper soap. And I actually carded bats this time, and I added some purples, some oranges, some white. The base of the bat was churro, Navajo churro, which is they're native to Spain, but they're the first sheep here in New Mexico that the Spanish brought when they came over here. So I got everybody a bar of soap. So my house has been so smelly with soap. Just a side note, everybody, I should say all the girls are getting this. The boy's not. The guy's not. Sorry, I shouldn't say boy. And then I made 30, at least, maybe 32 of these for a friend who knew I did this kind of stuff, and so she hit me up and asked if I would, make her some for gift giving. So I will insert picture so you can see some of the felted soaps. I think I have a picture of 10 that I'll show you, but I gave her 20 3 weeks ago, and then gave her the 10 last Monday. So that was fun. So hopefully they will enjoy felted soap. The other thing I wanted to do is I have been crocheting my blanket, which I will show you here in a second, but I also wanted to crochet scrubbies. Well, the circular scrubbies, there's a couple patterns you can get. I did try the circular, and I need to practice more because my brain, I couldn't, I don't know, I lost count. Anyway, so I just decided I would make a square scrubby. So I think I cast on, or I made the knot, and then 10 stitches, I think, or 11, I don't remember, something like that. And so, yeah, single crochet, because that's what my blanket is in. All right, sorry about that. I noticed my video was buffering. So I had a low battery, and then I wanted to update. So maybe I shut the update off. So maybe that'll fix it. So sorry about that. I have a little cut in the video. But the scrubbies I think will be quite nice. I have a couple colors, purple and this, I don't even know what this bluish color is. But all it is, Hobby Lobby, Yarn Bee Scrubology. Very cheap. $3, I don't know, 75 cents, something like that. So I'm going to give each of the gals a scrubby. I have the round ones that I buy at the market. Somebody crochets them at the market. I don't remember what she charges for them. But they're the double-decker circular ones. They're really thick. They take a little bit longer to make. But I think these, for me, once I get done with those, I'm just going to make my own scrubbies. So everybody's going to get a scrubby. Everybody's going to get felt soap. And for the gentlemen, it's a couple. There's a couple that works with us. So she will get the scrubby, the soap. He will get, I'm going to go ahead and give him 2 pints of pickles that I made this summer, 1 bread and butter and 1 dill. Because I think one likes bread and butter and the other likes dill. So anyway, that is what they're all getting for their gift. So I hope they enjoy the gifts. We are also having a potluck tomorrow of whatever you want to bring. There's no set. This is, we need meat, we need salads, we need this. There's nothing like that. So it'll be about 1 o'clock. So I have decided to make egg casserole in the crock pot. So I found a recipe that includes hash browns, eggs, onions. I have some peppers still that I have in the garden. I might even throw some tomatoes in there, and I'm going to make some turkey bacon on the side because we have some vegetarians. But anyway, I'm going to make it all up in the morning and take it to work, cook it. I think it takes 4 hours, so lots of cheese. So that will be what my contribution will be for the holiday party. All right. So those are the gifts. I'm going to work on a couple more scrubbies. I made felted soap for another gal, some scrubbies, make some of those. I'm also, and I don't think they're watching this, but I have some family back in the Midwest that I decided to send them. I'm getting more into, when I'm eating my salads, different olive oils, balsamic vinegars, and I found this, what is the name of it? It's in Flagstaff, Arizona. I went there. Very nice folks. They're actually from Nebraska, so that really, I was like, woohoo, fellow Huskers. They are called Olive the Best, I think is what it's called. Very reasonable samplers that you can buy. If you get the sampler of 6, there's no shipping. So I actually purchased a lot of those to send back home, just because shipping is getting outrageous. I used to make stuff and then go take it to the post office and ship it off. And gosh, the shipping was just ridiculous. It was more than whatever I paid for the contents that I made. So I just decided to scrap that. Last year I sent them all wine from New Mexico. So this year we're going to send them some Arizona olive oil and balsamic vinegar from someone that is from Nebraska. So I thought that was cool. The other thing I've been, was it last weekend, I think, 2 weeks ago? So I had a fleece vest that had a zipper that was busted, and I do not like to sew in zippers. I've done it, and I did not want to do that. It was not a very expensive vest. So I said, you know what, I'm going to cut the back off. And so this is what I did. I just made me a project bag out of it. It's about, yay big. And what I did is I have actually the scrubby cord. I put that in here and sewed it. And so when I'm getting ready, I can put my project in there, cinch it up, and I have a little bag. So that was just something I did quickly a few weeks ago that I've been meaning to do. And I had some other stuff that I needed to sew, mending kind of things. So I went ahead and sewed that as well. But yeah, I was going to maybe I'll put the scrubby stuff in here. That's an idea. On a side note, I showed you in Vlogmas 1 a knitting kit, a scarf kit that I got off Etsy. I think it was brioche. I was going to make that for a certain someone, and I attempted it. I'll put a picture in. This is how far I got. I put a picture in. I found a boo-boo, and this is why I'm not a good knitter, guys. I found a mistake. could not for the life of me figure out how to fix it. So I frogged it all, and I haven't picked it up again. I mean, it's easy. It's brioche. It's easy knitting from the pattern. It's just over and over and over and repeat. But I don't know how. I think the yarn split and I dropped a stitch. I don't know what I did. But anyway, I will pick that up again possibly by the end of the year. Because once I get going, I just got to be mindful of what I'm doing. I think I got distracted and I goofed. But it's easy knitting. It's like size 10 needles. So hopefully I will get that done. So I won't be giving that as a gift. It's probably going to be something I'm going to wear because it's really soft. So anyway, I'll finish that. Other thing, my crochet blanket. I'm just like getting so excited because it's actually starting to look like a blanket as I pull out the crochet hook. And I just want to say, Ivana, if you're watching, thank you so much for showing all of your blankets that you've crocheted over the years, because it's really an inspiration. Because you know, you don't know what you can do until you see somebody doing it, you know. And I will eventually do this with my hand spun, because that's all my hand spun behind me. I got to do something with it. So anyway, here we go. It's coming right along. So we started out with the gray, the white, and I'm just going to keep alternating gray, white, gray, white. So yeah, I have like 5 more of those balls to do. But I'm looking forward to it in the evenings. So it's, like I said, it's this single crochet is pretty mindless. Just get in the rhythm, I've been listening to vlogs. So I will go over that in a second, because I have found some wonderful YouTubers that I just, thank goodness for Vlogmas, because I found a couple that I really enjoy. So I've been putting those on, and then I've just been crocheting. So let's see, we'll keep at it. I have to do a weaving project here in the next week. We'll see if I can finish that. I think that's going to take priority. The evenings will be the crochet. Next week, this weekend and next week, I need to do the weaving project. So I don't know. I got to get that project off my loom, and I will show you that when I get it done. But this is my crochet project. So it's coming along nicely, and it feels good. So yeah, it'll be a nice little blanket when I'm done. So we have that to finish up. I am also going to put a picture of here while I'm jabbering of I've been wanting to tell you about my quilt. So I took a picture of the quilt on the floor in front of the tree. So I'll put that up. And it's a 9-patch quilt that I had acquired the patches. I hand sewed everything together and put my batting. I have it where I've got half of the blocks quilted, I think, all hand quilting. And I've got the binding safety pinned on. I'll kind of pull it up here. It's so heavy. I don't know if so basic 9-patch quilting, and then I do have a couple. Let me see if I can find one quick. I don't want to take too much time. I had a couple stencils that I can pull out. Maybe as I keep going, I'll show you. One was I think it was a flower. Of course, I can't find it. One was a flower that I quilted on. Most of them, though, are the 9-patch. So, yeah, this is wrinkly. Anyway, I can't find what I want to show. Oh, right here. Lo and behold. See? Oop, there we go. It's like a flower. And I think that's all I'm going to do for that block. And then I'll do the 9-patch. Keep doing the 9-patch over here. And yeah, we'll just, the stove has come on, but there has not been a hard freeze. So it still hasn't gotten really cold yet. So maybe January would be a really good time to pick this up, just because it's so heavy, and then you have this on you. It's so hot, so I have to wear like shorts when I'm working on this. So anyway, I will keep that going. I think I put I think it's a wool bat in the middle, but it will be nice when it is complete. So stay tuned for that. The other thing, I don't think there's any other thing I've been working on besides those gifts. I have to tell you two things. So the podcasters I have found, Boston Jen, Down Cellar Studio. I don't know if you guys have watched her. She's a big knitter. She has done a vlog every day. Really nice. I think her dad had knee surgery, so she has gone to his house to help him out, but she's knitting every day, and I think her two nieces showed up one weekend and crocheted and knitted, and I thought, that was cool. So she's been fun to watch. Corinne Cunningham, she lives in Maine. Really good. That was a great podcast. She's been sharing her Advent teas as well as her Advent treats for her dog, and it's just been really nice for her to open her home to watch those. And then, of course, I love Wild Cottage Knitting, Republic of Me, Ivana. Those are just some of the Vlogmases I've been watching, and it's just been nice not to watch TV or Netflix. I pull up those YouTubes every night. It gives me something to look forward to. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys or share with you was Game of Wool. I don't know if anybody has been watching Game of Wool. I have been watching every episode, and it's quite comical because they're looking for the best knitter, but yet half their challenges use crochet. Last time I checked, knitting and crochet are different, so I have to laugh. But anyway, it's been fun. Let me know your thoughts on it. I think Sunday might be I think it's a semifinal. I don't think it's the final yet because they're down to 3. I think it's the semifinal. But it's been kind of cool to see all that. So, I believe that is all. I'm not gonna talk a lot here. I just wanted to update you with what I am doing. So I want to pause just a second. I hear one of the pups. I want to see what they're doing. Okay, I am back, and I have Ragnar, also known as Roman. My dog sitters like to call him Roman. So this is my last rescue pup that I got, and gosh, the story behind him, he was found on the interstate, if any of you guys know anything about New Mexico and Arizona, between, I think, Lordsburg and the border to Arizona. And he was a tiny, skinny, had hardly any hair thing. It was about 2 years ago. And now he is this big, plumpy dude. So he is something else. Yeah, I just wanted to share him with you guys. But I wish you all, I want to say Merry Christmas. If you celebrate something else, Happy Holidays. But I will put another video out after the holidays, just because I want to enjoy the weekend. This weekend's the Nutcracker on Sunday, visiting with a friend on Saturday, and hoping to go to a crochet get-together at a coffee shop Saturday morning. So that is my weekend plans. Work a couple days next week, and then, of course, 5 days off. I'm going to spend it weaving, crocheting, watching holiday movies, enjoying, just chilling, hopefully not leaving the house, just really relaxing. So it will be fun. But I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Thank you for finding me, however you did that. Thank you for watching these last couple videos. And I have to say kudos to everybody that's done Vlogmas this year. It is, you guys are doing great, but it's a lot of work to do the editing and all that. So I just envy all of you. So until then, I will hopefully see you still the end of 2025, not 2026. I want to see you one more time before the end of the year. And I'll show you my projects. So, all right, everybody take care, enjoy family, stay safe, and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.